A way of life. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Just wanted to come on here to talk about the full moon in Gemini that's happening on 12 12 12. The reason it's 12 12 12 is because what most people may or may not know is we are in a 12 year. If you take the year that we're in right now and add it up, it'll equal to the number 12, which makes it a 12 year. So it'll be December, the 12th month, the day 12, and the year 12. Added on to that, this full moon happens at 12:12 a.m. This is going to be a pretty powerful full moon. This is the final full moon of the year and the final full moon of this decade. So we are really at a very powerful time. Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, and Gemini lives in the third house. Gemini rules the mind, messages, motion, activity, communication skills, facts, information, writing, speaking, and curiosity. This full moon is going to be about leveling up. So if you have something that is not working in business or relationships, fix it or let it go. That's going to be the theme for 2020. Fix it or let it go. Because there's a powerful urge to change right now, and this full moon is supporting that change. You'll feel renewed and empowered, and you'll be seeing things differently, quite literally. Remember, we're going into 2020, which is hindsight, your vision, 2020 vision. So you will literally be seeing things differently moving into this new year. We have Venus, Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter all in the sign of Capricorn. I just did Jupiter and Capricorn in a separate video, and I'll be posting that soon. But the reason why that is because Jupiter and Capricorn is a year-long transit, so there's just a lot more that goes into that energy. And because it's in Capricorn, there's just a lot more energy to come with that energy, so it makes sense to do an entirely different video for that. It's almost like a year, you're a year ahead. It'll just depend on what part of your life this will be playing out for you in. But Saturn is the planet that rules Capricorn. Saturn's about maturity, taking responsibility for your feelings and emotions, your flow of money and love. Pluto transforms your values, and it's purging unnecessary attachments to the past paradigms, past structures. It really empowers you emotionally from within. Venus adds love, creativity, pleasure, and and more flow of money, because Venus rules money. This energy is really coming to a head. Relationships are being brought into balance. Situations are coming to tipping points, so that you can make big or small changes, more like adjustments before the new year, before this big culmination of energy happens. Venus conjunct Saturn is going to be about relationships, Um, really, any relationships, any companionships, any intimate connections, they have to be based on solid principles, true love. Your friendships, your relationships will be a lot more long lasting. They have to have loyalty, trust, honesty, integrity, commitment, responsibility, sensitivity, and respect. Remember, this is in Capricorn. And Capricorn is a very mature energy. If you are not, unfortunately, Venus conjunct Saturn is going to feel like relationships, but work. It's going to feel like work, more so than romantic. Um, but it's about creating a strong foundation for all of these relationships moving forward. Remember that we're getting rid of the old paradigm. That was the old way that we did things, by accepting certain things. We're not doing that anymore. You will stand your ground and be unapologetic about it, but mature. This isn't you know rude, dismissive, belligerent, tactless behavior. Capricorn is very mature, very professional. You'll have structures and plans and goals around all your friendships. You will vet everybody. Capricorn is kind of reminds me, like all earth signs really remind me of, like fixed signs. They move very slow, but once they make their mind up about something, it's official. They're going to do the hard work it takes to stay within that relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is. They will work on building a strong foundation. They will fix it or let it go. um, it's going to be give and take. That means no judging yourself or others. Don't suppress your feelings. Create a structure, create a creative structure that allows you to express your feelings, right? Because remember, you're not doing things the old way anymore. You will speak up for yourself when you feel injustice. But you'll do it in a very mature and professional way. Relationships will take on a more serious tone, which is good, because they'll be more secure and long lasting, and there'll be a deeper connection. This is not going to be superficial, even though this full moon is in Gemini, and Geminis can be seen as very superficial. We will be taking on that Capricorn energy and standing up for ourselves and really making better decisions in the people that we choose. And we'll still be flirty and have fun and be free spirited within our giving, but only when and only when it's absolutely secure enough to do that. Um, Venus conjunct Pluto is very passionate love, the desire for affection. Um, you'll feel very attractive and magnetic to all the empaths out there. You want to be real careful with that magnetic energy, because you got people who like to steal your energy. So remember, being very mindful and taking your time to make sure that people are worth your energy, right? You can go into deeper conversations with this energy because it's in this Gemini full moon, and Gemini is about all different kinds of communication. You can have an instrumental impact on others, as well as people can have on you. And and you'll share in a very free, loving way, seeking out beauty and pleasure in your life. More so in your connections, not just your life. This is more so about connecting. You'll, and again, you'll make sure that you're only doing this for people who deserve your energy. This is also going to help with financial flow, because Venus is going to make sure that we're being creative and using and bringing in abundance to our lives. And then we have Pluto conjunct Saturn, which is this big conjunction that's happening January 12th that all the astrologers are very, very excited about. If you haven't heard it, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it 1,000 times. It's a pretty big deal. It's happening on January 12th, 2020. You will change how you communicate, how you think, how you have conversations, the words you use, what your vision is, because Mercury will also be a part of this conjunction. And it's actually a stellium. There'll be a stellium of energy. And it's a pretty big deal. I think we'll all experience some kind of change in some kind of way, some kind of elevation in some kind of way between now with this energy up until January 12th. It'll be quite interesting to see, and I hope this information was helpful. Peace.